Market conditions majority bullish on S&P 500 with 14 to the upside on the daily as well as on the 1 hour time frame. Still running into this upper supply block right here, this red area showing some resistance, but working towards a potential breakout right here. Couldn't quite get there yesterday. We'll see if we can push through that today as well. We're seeing futures relatively flat, slightly down. As of right now, you can see that's just pulling that back down just a little bit inside of that upper range. If we take a look at the breadth of the market yesterday, we had some improvement here, pushing towards that 60% number, meaning 60% of stocks in the S&P 500 are above their 50-day moving average. We're seeing that trend compression still continuing to happen with a majority bullish setting here on the breadth as well. We're also seeing sentiment here in VIX relatively low, majority bearish, down in that 15 range. It can go significantly lower. Well, it can go down into the 12 range, but it's been hovering right around that 15 range here currently and seems to be holding that level as of the moment. SHY, the short end of the bond yield curve, we're seeing majority bearish here as bonds continue to have that overall downtrend, meaning interest rates are continuing to climb or hold those upper levels. We haven't seen a whole lot of movement really since November. It's been relatively flat right here, and you can see that compression just really starting to happen and really pronounced on the short end of that yield curve. TLT, the longer end of the yield curve, majority bearish, also having a little bit of consolidation happening right here. If we take a look at the yields themselves, 2-year flat and still holding that upward momentum location in the shorter range from October down in that 360 range, now up to that 430 range. That's the 2-year. The 10-year looking similar to that, where it's been moving back up again here the last couple of days. Some volatility inside of this range as we're continuing to get economic data, some Fed minutes, I believe, coming out today as well. Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DIA, also majority bullish, still holding that upper trend, getting some compression, that consolidation. You get a nice rally here. It's shifted the trend. Now we're getting some consolidation. Still those longer term trends on this 60-minute, that 1 hour time frame, still holding up and with some bullishness here. Really everything bullish. We're just extreme a little bit to the upside, but we've had quite a while now of consolidation, several months, and the last few weeks have been really tight on most of these patterns. If we take a look at the triple Qs, we'll see if we can get a breakout pattern here on NASDAQ 100 today, still holding the upper end of that trend, and the Russell 2000, those small cap names, majority bullish. Also, we're seeing USO continue to hold that 50% retracement location here and moving slightly higher here today. It's that 1 hour time frame. It's trying to hold that 75 range at 50% retracement and could see a bounce right here. We can clear back up above that 77.49. It's kind of small, but that number right there, and hold that level. That may turn that back from, you can see it's just slightly yellow right there, can barely see that, but move it back into a momentum or bullish state. We're still there, majority bullish on the daily, just working through a counter trend of retracement right here, and we'll see if we find some new demand here on USO. Gold, GLD, upper end of the range on the 1 hour, expanded trend. Tried to have a little bit of a pullback yesterday, but moving right back up again today, as well as SLV, silver, the ETF for trading silver. If we take a look at a couple of stocks for you to consider today, FWRG, nice confirmation bar back into momentum and increasing volume. That is also in the current screen for today. If you don't have the screen settings, these filter settings, you can get those in our Discord server, which is free access. Just click the link in the description below and you can get in and get that set up as well. One other stock that has a nice looking pattern confirmation bar here today is on symbol CNH. Good rally, retracement, finding some support, confirmation bar on increased volume. Nice looking pattern there as well on CNH. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.